Did you send it? Oh, okay. I do take what's available. What overall is your team? Yeah, what's your overall, Twan, on the Pats? Oh, yeah. 2 touchdowns? Damn. Wow. Yeah, I mean, sounds like a keeper to me, bro. That's pretty impressive to pick off an RPO. I mean, not everybody can do that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Open back in
I knew that.
2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000.
You bum. Your internet. Swear to God. Bro, I just got a new modem today.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? S-T-R-O.
I just had a fucking dude out today. My shit's perfect. I was too. My shit's perfect. Like that motherfucker still got the plastic on the front of it. I'm playing it though. Should I send it? Oh, okay. You can send it. Alright.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job.
You wear yellow.
On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the rings. Leave the beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news. What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Uno, no, I could be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They plan on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I hate that.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Not when I have this 99 thing. Yeah, they are. I never turned them back on. I never turned them back on. I meant to turn them back on at the beginning of this season. Honestly, you should blame Drac, because I was like, should I turn them back on? And he was like, fuck it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott from the gun. Escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Choose the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Mike, two. Watch two.
3rd and long for Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And able to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Reggie was out in front, so I was like, you know what?
Out now
take a
comes the
fucking
Cowboys
shot.
punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game.
Yeah, bro. I'm really liking my new kicker and punter.
And the kick's away as he angles
that
one
wind's
for the
strong,
sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
It's all good. I meant to kick it out of bounds. I just kind of not like that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. It's caught by Sanders. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll drop to throw. Able to find Isabella.
Lucky ass.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 80 weapon. Step.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Gator. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard
Lucky
mark.
you overthrew it because I should have picked that.
Recover, bat it free.
Huh.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Prescott on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Choose the mic.
Wild, dude.
It's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And an alley to run. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets this inside the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys have taken
like that,
the
Todd?
lead. Extra point safely through, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
I love this kicker.
Send this one away. And this
You know what the funny part is? I took him off of
line.
somebody's practice squad. Like, I just sorted by power and just grabbed the first kicker, the youngest one, with the highest overall.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Here we go again.
2nd and 10. Benjamin's got it. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Okay.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
I work on my offensive linemen
as a lot of receivers, tight
mostly.
ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Yep. That's what I'll do.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Are you fucking
and he's going to
kidding
have
me?
another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Plant. 55. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Hey, wahoo. 55.
Yeah.
2nd and 14. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man is all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Has better catching than some receivers.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, dude. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 55. Get it.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I got stuck. Couldn't spin out for some reason.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
I know you're not.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh, come on, bro.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
A bad motherfucker.
Early downs like that first down there.
He's got 98 speed.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch the safety creep.
A second down throw for Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third down, Elliott. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 43-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Tell your mans to chill, bro.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Watch that end. Watch that end. Tight end right. Tight end right. Everyone got 4 down.
Draw play. Elliott. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
This boy's got a fucking leg, I told you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
Are you fucking serious? It made me grab the wrong guy. You're so lucky. You're so fucking lucky.
As they'll stop it with a little
made me
over
grab the
30
wrong guy.
seconds to go in the first half of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Go now. 90 Wolf. 54. Check.
2nd and 13. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
He's making me grab the
Eagles will
wrong
take their
fucking
third
guy.
and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 54. Mike 54. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime.
That was
Report.
wild.
Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go.
When I gave you that shot down the field because fucking Madden made me grab Dion when I wanted to grab
The Eagles offense set to
Darren
begin
Woodson.
their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would get...
And oh, he coughed it up!
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a team... comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
54.
2nd and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Hey, Delta, y'all playing the wrong football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside
Are you
the
fucking
30.
kidding me?
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 52 yards. And at this stage, down in the second
That
half,
was a
looks like they
pick.
just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play
That's
will work
crazy.
well. He's
That's
trying to figure out
fucking-
how to get the
that's
ball to
fucking
the
crazy.
playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too
I don't know how
tough
the
to hold
fuck
on to
you
that
did
one.
that.
It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Rip left, rip left.
Now Sanders. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
18 Gator. 54 Mike. Target. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a third field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. And look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
I hope you work your left because I'm about to take you to school.
Prescott to throw it. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yep.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. On the ball. It's our field. It's our field.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
He has got to be fucking kidding me. That is insane.
Eagles touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Push him back. Push him back. Smooth.
Back to throw again. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Kill.
And a give this time to the tailback. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
58, come on. Watch the backer. Kill. Yeah, Mike.
I don't even know why his team showed up.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about
You
it.
give
When
it
you
back.
ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's just me and you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Philly. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a carry for Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Another run here with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
We'll go 47.
On third down, it's Prescott. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
He's a big man.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
46. 2, Mike, 2. Here we go. Up. 2 for Mike. Check pass. 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Dak's got a little quickness to him. Not slow.
First down. It's Elliott, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here.
Almost choked on
one of the
fucking
reasons
water.
they lead in the 4th quarter, Plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott.
What?
His throw incomplete.
Wow. Where's the pass interference? Where? That's wild.
It is hard to adjust to
That's
a
wild.
little bit behind you.
That one
Visually,
was all the
look at
momentum
that,
going
grabbing
forward.
his butt.
Couldn't contort
Look
his
at that.
body back to grab it. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
Look at that
This
shit.
is 3rd and long.
Dude. I think these little mind games that you play are
Shotgun. It's
fooling
Prescott.
people, but they're not.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for
He
it.
thinks
here on
he's
4th
fooling
down.
people, but really it's just a
Fourth
huge
quarter, down to
tell.
the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
And this is
And
true.
let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it
All
over.
right, I'm not OD.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's
that's
ruled
tough.
incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
I know, I
And
had
the
Kittle.
Eagles defense able to hold. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Oh, I thought it was Kittle. But yeah. No, that is true. Kittle does not wear number 19.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Choose the mic. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They go to Elliott again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Good game.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th